Homie, I know that you hurt. I know that you're mad. You know that go bad. I know it's going bad. Oh, buddy, when it rains, it pours. We say it all the time. Don't forget to hit the like button coming through the door. My name is Carcino. Don't forget to donate to the Cash App Carcino. Oh, man. Now I know why you trying to bend beefs. I know why you've been trying to work behind the scenes to get this thing taken care of. We kind of know now. But now the veil is falling. We see what the real thing is now. So we got to go bad. We got to go bad. We got to go bad. We got to go bad.
Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world. And I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Ooh, wee! You done broke mama's lamp. Oh, they tried to strike a chord, so now we got to hit them hard. Let's talk about it. Oh, Kay the Magnificent is back. They tried to mess with me. They tried to mess with me, y'all. They tried to take your boy out the game. But the truth always comes to the light and shine brightly. Shining brightly. And I think it's going to last. Oh, yeah, it's going down, baby. Now, we going to get to the grease. Oh, your boy Drizzy Drake is moving OVO Fest. Oh, this because of Metro Boomin and Future. Yeah. But it goes a little deeper than that. It is deeper than that. Oh, the cat's out the bag. Thank you for introducing us to real rap. Now close the door on your way out. Global audience. Oh, we got proof. Drake coming out the future. He been out the future. The whole push-up songs is about Future. The whole push-up songs, he's really going after Future. Now, he's been trying to mend these things behind the scenes. Because that's what Drake does. He starts this beef, and then he tries to mend it behind the scenes. So he's trying to really mend things with Future because he's never had a problem with Future before. This is the first time they've ever had a disagreement, fallout, anything. Even when people had rumors of them saying they beefing, they would never beef. Like, those was boys. Like, they came up into this game together. Like, all right, me and Future, we both made it. Now it's like, you let a chick come in between that because Drake and messing with other people's girls and all this stuff, pillow talking, saying things you shouldn't be saying to try to get the women. You see, I've never been that kind of guy. I remember I talked to this girl that used to talk to my boy, but this wasn't like his main girl. He already had a main girl. This is a side piece. So when him and the side piece broke it off, they wasn't together no more. You know, like, this is my guy. He know I'm talking to the side piece. He don't care. He ain't gonna tell me he care, even if he did. But his homeboy is gonna tell him, yeah, I bet he probably hating on you. That's how he got it. That, because in his mind, that's what he would have to do to get the chick. I was on the phone with the girl talking to her. My boy right there in the same room with me. I put her on speaker. Boop. She don't even know she on speaker. I asked her, I said, have I ever hated on my boy one time since me and you been talking? And she don't know he's in the room. She's like, no, you always defending him and it makes me sick. Why you take up for him? He heard her say that. And I said, put it on mute. And I said, I don't have to talk bad about somebody else to get a girl. If I'm doing that, then what am I doing here? I really don't have a girl. All I did was just talk bad about him. So she don't like me. She just liked the fact that she get to vent to me about him. So right away, that shut the hater up because he never knew it was another way. Because that's something he would do. So he tried to project that onto me. Because that's not how I move. But Drake, that's how he moves. He's gonna dirty Mac. He's gonna pillow talk. He gonna do all that stuff, and it just got Future upset. Something he must have told that girl that she came back and told Future that messed it all up. And now Drake was mad. He said some things in that rap that he shouldn't have said. He said to Future, if your BM would kiss and tell, that's a double entendre. Future knows what that means. I know what that means. He means Future's baby mama, but it's the baby mama that's been giving him a lot of drama. And her initials is BM. So that's what he said. If your BM kiss and tell, because she got all the text messages, everything. Now, so Drake was going in a whole different category dealing with Future. Now, here's the problem. And y'all finna hear this for the first time. Nobody else has even talked about it. I'm the first one mentioning it. So y'all get an exclusive right here. Nobody's talking about it because they don't even know about it. Drake was doing OVO Fest in August. He was trying to get his album out so he can have the OVO Fest and do some new songs. Right? So everybody was excited for OVO Fest in Toronto. And they was talking about the tickets and everything was going down. And this is, oh man, this is going to be huge. We're ready for the OVO Fest. Now, here's where I have to reveal some sources. Don't want to, so I'm going to keep it real light. I know some people that work on the crew. They're not OVO. They work on the crew, and they work for a company that builds the sets. For the tours, the little festivals, and everything they have, they get hired to come in and work on these festivals. Last time, or was it 2 times, I think probably a couple years ago, Drake's kind of stiffed them on some pay. And it was a whole big problem with that. Like a lot of guys didn't get their money till late. And they did all that work. And they was like, look, man, we didn't get paid. You know, like the people that did the setup, the extra hours and everything, they paid us partial, and we didn't get the full payment till later. They was about to sue Drake, and then they ended up settling. This was years ago. They've been working these sets. Now I ain't trying to cause no problems with the company. All right. Now, because they didn't have to share this information, but the way they do their calendar year, and they have to know in advance when the date they're going to be working and doing and start building. Before they even announce it to the fans, they got to build the damn thing. So they got to build the stage up. They got to put the monitors and all this stuff up. So they have to know when the fest is going down. So if they don't know when the fest is going down, they're not going to be able to tell you, right? So I had the dates. And because I had the dates, nobody else had them. I said, oh, okay. I got the dates. Now, here's the problem. They're trying to get OVO Fest to kick off on August 9th and 10th, Friday and Saturday. And then the Sunday date is the 11th. But August 9th and the 10th are the dates they're trying to kick off the OVO Fest. But Drake has to push it back now because these guys are like, look, we haven't been told anything. And we're almost a month away, and nobody's telling us, like normally we got the order sheet ready to go. We got nothing. We had the date we were supposed to go in, that they wanted to be going by August 9th and 10th. Now, the problem is this, and it's a big problem. Oh, yeah. Hit the like button too, good people, because y'all need to hear this. Because nobody else got this information, but we're going to see how many people say they got the information. Now, anyway, here we go. Boom. August 11th in the Scotia Bank Arena. Used to be Air Canada Center. Toronto, Canada. The tour date for Future and Metro Boomin, it arrives in Toronto on Sunday, August 11th. Now, Drake is going up against that date in Toronto the same weekend as his OVO Fest. Now they have a problem because everybody's going to that. So now they got to move the date away from Future and Metro Boomin. So now they got to move it up, but they don't even have the order date for it, and they don't even have the clearance from the Toronto, from City Hall, so that they can start building these sets. So Drake is going to have to rush to put the OVO Fest on. People have already pulled out of the event. It was people that was supposed to be in the OVO Fest that said they can't do it now. They don't have the availability. Now, here's what you don't know. Future and Metro Boomin, the promo for their concert is Future and Metro Boomin and special guests. A special guest for the Toronto show. They have been on tour going everywhere, right? There haven't been an announcement of a special guest yet. There's a special guest in Toronto for that show. They're going to have to move it up to the 4th, but they haven't. This isn't something that's alien. Drake has moved OVO Fest before. Now, who is the special guest that's going to be coming on August 11th in Toronto, Canada? That got everybody on alert. I already know who that person's going to be. In my mind, I already know where this is going. In my mind, that special guest is going to be no other than the certified boogeyman. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding. The special guest is going to be, in my opinion, The Weeknd. The Weeknd is going to be the special guest. And hell, that's going to be even worse. A lot of people is going to be thinking it's Drake. So if you put special guests on the marquee and on the radios in Toronto, they talking about and special guests. Special guests, they going to be thinking it's K-Dot. Those tickets are all, man, gone. Gone. Just by saying special guest. Oh no, because see, this is a Toronto thing, and he don't like Drake. So you already know what this is gonna be in Toronto. Weekend come home, it's like a celebration. They got everybody believing. He said Jay Prince, this biker. Special guest, bikers. Oh, that's special guest at the OVO Fest. Now they gonna bring up what's his name? Mercules and Icarus. Yo, what's up, OVO Fest? How y'all niggas doing? No, that ain't going down. Oh man. Now they may show up at the OVO Fest. He's like, they bring out Jay Prince. Yeah, it's been a long mission. I know y'all been running my boy Drake through the mud, but like I said, all cars got to tread through all kind of things, snow, mud, but we keep on rolling, and that's what we gonna do. OVO Fest. Let's get it. Come on, Drake. Do what you do. Yeah. Man, he gonna be laid back. Well, we don't know. We know Drake's a little shook now. He don't know what's going on with this date here with Metro and Future. That's why he was trying to mend the beef and trying to get everything cordial with them and reach out to Metro and them and talk. Weeknd don't want to piece it up. Metro don't want to piece it up. Future, damn sure they ain't talking. They ain't even talking. So Drake is like, I'll take the disses down. I'm sorry. Like, but don't come to Toronto and mess up my bag. They finna come there and do like that. You think they ain't finna do like that in there? But if Kendrick come up through that floor as the special guest, and if he do like that, and he damn sure do not like us, if they play not like us in there, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go off. And the thing is this is all Drake's fault. Well, the OVO Fest is not about Drake. And that's what people got to understand. It's about the other talent that's there in the city. They get to showcase their skills. But it's a lot of nonsense that's been going on behind the scenes that they made this fest really about Drake. And it was supposed to be given back to the city. Like Drake was talking about, you don't even go to your town and plant no money seeds. You don't plant no money tree. So your boys can eat. You don't go back to your hood. Then he do the pop out and bring the entire hood out and unify everybody. Shut that down. Now Drake ain't got nowhere else to run to. So this is him once again trying to pivot. He got to find a new. Now it's got to be a whole new lie. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know it. So a special guest is popping in? You know who I thought it was.
Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw. Man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he
I thought it was him. Mm-mm. No. Most people that know don't say anything. But they have been like going through these dates and making sure everything was locked in. So on the 11th, that date is locked in. So it was slated to be on the 8th and the 9th. They were pushing it back because Drake has been dragging his feet. And because of all this stuff that's been going on with Kendrick, he wasn't prepared for it. So now he's back in Toronto because he was out there being a cowboy in Texas. Now he's back in Toronto trying to record songs. He got the goddamn OVO sweatshop in there working around the clock. And he's got to come up with a whole nother. He got to come up with a whole nother. He got to come up with a whole nother thing to make it work. He got to come up with another album already. Because he keep taking out loans. Them Lucian loans. Them things come with interest, boy. Canada quiet in the chat. So well, you got to understand, when you see people put that together, all right, you'll put it together after that. It couldn't be more further from the truth to see the people engage in such heinous acts and come up with a diabolical plan like that. But they're just going through their tour dates because they coming to Canada, just another part of it earlier in the dates. It's not just like they just chose like, all right, we're going to Canada now. That wasn't the case. See, let me show you the dates. Look, the Chicago date, they here for Lollapalooza, which I gotta get away and not go to the city at all. Look, Grant Park, all August 1st, Blink 182, SZA, Future, all of them there. So they finna crush Chicago. Now look at this. Grant Park, the third again. First again. Now, in July, and I believe in July they come to Canada, some other part of Canada, then they come back. Houston. So they going over there to Houston. That's going to be hot. At the Toyota Center, woo. Oh, yeah, with mob ties. But the beef with Drake and Metro ain't got to that point yet. Like, Drake and Metro and Future beef ain't nothing like what it is with Kendrick. With Kendrick, it's up. Like, that's a bigger one. Oh, yeah, when they say, here it is, that's almost saying, like, here's Johnny. They ready to go. When you deal with people who are dishonest at what they do, they normally dishonest for a reason. Because that's probably the only way they've ever been in life was dishonest. Oh, well, Drake knows there's a major problem with what he does, period. Nobody trusts him for anything. Now, if anything, it would be on the 4th, right? My buddy already said they haven't even got the order to build the sets. That's 2 weeks away. That is literally like 2 weeks away. They're not going to have time to have this thing done in 2 weeks. Well, almost 3 weeks, because let's say this weekend is here already. So it's the 13th. You got 2 more weeks of July. That's it. The 20, the 27th, then there it is. You got to have everything ready to go in less than 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then you got to get all the acts in Toronto that's going to be in there. Then you have your special guests that's got to be in town. They got to get in hotels. They got to have their dates confirmed. He's already said we don't have a work order for the OVO Fest. Tickets are not even on sale for the OVO Fest. And we're in July. You're almost at the mid of July. There's no tickets for the OVO Fest for 2024. Now, everybody know every year, last year, boom, you knew the date when the OVO Fest was, you knew when the tickets was on sale, 2 months in advance. We're in July. No ticket information is going out for the event. It's been pushed back. That dude better realize something. His ability to function in his business he said, this is breaking news. Yes, Moss, because you must have just got here late. Future and Metro on the Toronto show have a special guest Who do you think the special guest is, Mr. Moss? Who do you think the special guest is? It can only be two people. If it's anybody else, somebody gonna throw bottles. It can either be two people. It could either be Kendrick or The Weeknd. Somebody said Baca. They'd be like, it's special guest, Baca. They'd be like, dog, you got a weird case. Why are you around? They keep playing with people's money. That's their problem. You know, you have people that perform stupid acts and do stupid activities. But Drake don't have the city like that no more. That's what's really the problem. See, this the illusion that Toronto is riding with Drake. That's not the case. See, that's the lie that you being fed with. They feeding you that lie. That's completely not true. Mm-hmm. No, because most of those guys saying Drake don't even come to the 6. He used the 6. A lot of them feel like this guy wasn't keeping it real. Yeah. People are finding out now.
A good message or a
No,
warning?
it was kind of a warning type of thing. Let me see. Let me download this over here quick fast. Okay.
AJ started here in Montreal, right?
Yeah, I
They've
think.
been here. They're here.
They've been here. Is it a Canadian? Because they're in the States too, no?
Yeah, but they're different. There's more black bike gangs too. There's a lot of black bike gangs, Mexican bike gangs in the States and stuff. So it's a little more diverse with it, right?
But here, like they're the only one.
They're the K. I don't want to say nothing wrong, right?
Man said they're the KK.
I just said the K, right? You finished it.
I
right?
added the other 2 Ks.
Okay, so I'm downloading this right now.
Man said they're the clan.
Actually, I probably could play it from here.
From
Damian Ryan.
bed, I'm thinking.
Okay, you see that? Remember that,
Damian
brother?
Ryan.
press 1 to
Remember?
What?
So, remember when I was telling you to look up this person?
Say it on mic, nigga.
Remember when I was telling you to look up this person? When the first time, when the mansion and
The music video.
the shooting.
Yeah.
Remember when I got the message first? All right, knew he was gonna get this message.
Drake, you're trying to take credit for shit that has nothing to do with you. You're a fucking quote chasing goof. Get off our tip.
Woo.
That don't even sound like how someone really talks though.
That's homie's voice.
Was it AI or was it real?
Like, I don't know, the
Drake,
amount of
you're trying
slang.
to take credit for shit that has nothing to do with you.
No, that's real.
You're a fucking quote chasing goof.
No, You could hear the Canadian
Yeah,
accent.
yeah. No, I heard. I was like, the moment he said shit, I was like, oh.
And then
That's
about.
This guy's dangerous, so.
Quote chasing goof. Get off our tip.
Okay. I feel like I'm delving into some territory now.
Bro, buddy,
turn this
don't get
off,
me.
yo.
Bro, next topic.
Okay. But
Yeah.
the thing is, he's already shown, his allegiance multiple times on Instagram. Like he's posted shit like, "Hey, this is my homies."
You know what? I really need to say something.
Talk to me.
He's wrong. He's wrong for even ever aligning himself with that organization. Just because he doesn't know in the 70s and 80s what Jamaicans and any black people had to go through dealing with these guys back in the days, all right? Who come from Toronto and the GTA areas. His mom's white, right? My dad's black. My mom's black. My dad had his crew, right? I'm not gonna say which one, but let me show you something. Them and us, we don't mix like that. All right.
Yeah.
Now he's telling you, Drake's affiliation with them already has messed him up in Toronto, times 10. Knowing that what the Jamaicans been going through, dealing with them. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's people in Canada that's not Canada. Drake don't got Canada on lock like that no more. That's another reason why this OVO Fest is dragging. He really don't want to do it. He don't want to do it. See, when there's cracks in the ceiling, that's a sign. It's going to fall. That's the truth of the matter, y'all. Drake really don't want to do the OVO Fest. He's dragging this thing around. He really is running from it. People in his city don't even like him like that. And he know that. Why you think he don't go back to the 6? Ain't been no rolling through the 6 with my guys no more. Because they don't even be with him. Metro and Future got the hottest song of the year next to Not Like Us. Nothing Drake released is up for a Grammy. Then they posted this lie talking about Drake had more streams this month on Spotify. Kendrick was number 2. Drake is the most streamed artist on Spotify in June. Who the hell is going on Spotify looking up Drake? He ain't released nothing in June. All he been doing is dropping memes. Over there trolling Kendrick's fiance, baby mother. Like, it's just a degree of sickness. I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all what he was doing with Mustard. He over here basically mad at Mustard because he think Mustard was dissing him because he had on a Toronto Blue Jays hat. Mustard wear all kind of hats, and then he have him spell out a different message to church. He's into the church. That's what he's into. He had to put out a song saying, "Pray for me," so people understand what's going on. You got Metro out there putting out his rap song. I mean, Mustard. That's wild because Metro was supposed to be working on Drake's new album before all this ended up coming out this way. Your little memes is losing steam. They figured you out. Exactly. Everything Kendrick say and has said, he keeps playing it out even after it's said. That shows you how stupid it is. It's like, dog, you doing everything he said you were gonna do right now. You going back to the memes, and none of it's holding weight. It's lessening your stop. You need to stop. Everything you do, you keep making it worse. And now that OVO Fest is pushed back, and let's say you messed that up, now you really done. You got Lil Wayne as your thumbnail, but then you don't go and speak to Lil Wayne at the white party. What's that about? Your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Dude, Kendrick got so many quotable lines. It's crazy. It's like every line that come out of his mouth is a quote. Your superpowers have been neutralized. Who's a superpower? Lucian Grange, Universal, all them people that come in there and be your financial money team. These are the moments. These are the times. He said they ain't sending out notifications. I pretty much figured it. That's the arrogance of Drake. I agree with that. That's the complete arrogance of Drake. When other people figure it out, then everybody else can get involved. But this is the kind of guy we tell you about for a reason. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You know, when you start seeing the way the pendulum shake and how it was shaped up to be, you're going to start seeing for yourself. Other people ain't got to spell it out for you. But that man told you clearly how it was over there. And he stayed from the city. And to tell it to you like that.
And quote chasing goof. Get off our tip.
Okay. I feel like I'm delving into some territory now.
Bro, turn this off, show. Bro, next topic.
Okay. But the thing is, he's already shown, his allegiance multiple times on Instagram. Like he's posted shit like, hey, this is my homies.
You know what? I really need to say something.
Talk to me.
He's wrong. He's wrong for even ever aligning himself with that organization. Because just because he doesn't know in the 70s and 80s what Jamaicans and any black people had to go through dealing with these guys back in the days, all right? Who come from Toronto and the GTA areas. His mom's white, right? My dad's black. My mom's black. My dad had his crew, right? I'm not gonna say which one, but let me show you something. Them and us, we don't mix like that. All right.
Yeah.
And for him to even go that way, that's to show you why we're getting dealt with by the Americans, because they know we're not even supposed to be dealing with them like that. All right. That's where he's showing the wrong side of our culture. You're showing a biker culture. You're showing white culture. That's not our culture when it comes to black people here.
And they were saying a lot of N-words,
bro,
when they were beating up Ross.
And the one half black and white guy was throwing around it the most and wiling out for his colonizers the most. He's an idiot. I don't care who he is. Can't come here and talk to me. All right. But at the end of the day, I know why certain things happen like that.
We've discussed it on the pod. Like sometimes you have no choice.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm guessing. Because why else would he co-sign a group that is openly professed like kind of white?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying.
Alignment.
Someone's not talking to him, and the brothers around him, I guess maybe their parents weren't involved in some real shit in the 70s and 80s to know that they shouldn't even be on that
I'm
side.
sure there were, but like, what are they going to say? No, don't do it. They're not in charge. Come on, fam.
I hear you.
Now, as you can hear right then and there, they're telling you, you shouldn't even have to have a brother around you to tell you. You should know. You ain't supposed to be dealing with them. That ain't even a good look. You're battling Kendrick Lamar and you're calling him and making fun of him, calling him a black messiah, trying to free the slaves or something. You acting like you trying to free the slaves or something. And you're going against somebody who's deep in culture in Kendrick Lamar, and you think the best way to do that is to unify with a biker gang that seem to be anti-black, anti-Hispanic, and just pro-white gang. He said, I could personally vouch for everything he's saying. This man is from there. This is why they don't, and he's saying Americans know better. They know not that we ain't supposed to be messing with them. And the fact that you're messing with them, that is not a good look for you. This guy explained and laid it all out to you. He ain't playing around. It's a scary time. They're not playing games. Drake is the only one running around here playing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you walk around playing all the time, this end up being the results. Drake don't want to do that OVO Fest. He don't. He know from last year to this year, he ain't did nothing but lose more of Toronto. And then he the butt of every joke on every major platform, major network with celebrities and stars. He's looked at as a joke. Ruben brought him out. That did nothing for him. Because if the fans are not feeling you, they're not going to feel you either. Those celebrities are going to be like, you cold right now. You cold as ice. They ain't going to want to see you. And the last thing they want is to see somebody cold as ice running around on stage. Now, Lucia need Drake to keep making that money, boy. He got the DSPs. And you owe them by about a couple more G's. Drop the 50 bag in the silence. Ooh, they were really, really trying to get it paid. I was trying to do the OVO Fest, believe me. But Future Metro Boomin, they gonna try to embarrass me live on TV. They coming right back to the CD. Man, they gonna have your boy Aubrey looking mean stupid over the weekend. Or hell, they gonna come with their boy KD. This dude tried to get with. He tried to get with doggone, what's his name? He tried to get with Kendrick X. That's why he talking about calling her vanilla cream. You hit vanilla cream to hell with your self-esteem. You tried to get the vanilla cream girl. And you couldn't get her. Kendrick is with his baby moms. He went back to her. And you still hurt. You couldn't get her and you heard about it. And you gonna call her vanilla cream. And you mixed. Wow. Yeah, they are. They really playing with it. But no, dude was letting it be known because he's really from the city.
We're gonna tell the boy, don't do something. Fam.
Yeah, if I'm a real friend, I'm gonna tell him, bro, that doesn't make sense for us.
But what if you're like in a position where it's like a threat and it's like, yo, don't do it. It's like, okay, well, now I'm gonna have to deal with the repercussions.
So what's the point of knowing all of these Jamaicans that are real steppers too? What's the point then having all these yard men around you that are real steppers too?
But why are you gonna war with the HAs when you could just kind of like make your life?
Them,
no.
A lot of people are gonna die. Like,
I didn't say war with them. You didn't even have to be on their radar and start to go over to them and buy them bikes and do all types of stuff for them to make them still say no to your black ass.
Yep. There you go.
That's where the clownery the coonery comes in.
I don't know the extent of their relationship.
We have to make sure to put onto this video here or this clip. We don't know if it's completely real or not neither.
That's what
it sounds very real, but like I don't know. And
it's just an audio. Who sends you this? Like, you don't have to tell me.
The name is pretty. It was like I'm not gonna say random, but it was like a supporter, right? But where it came from, as far as the video itself, it's on 6.
Fam, that's the man. He's just
6act_TV.
I don't know.
So it's on. It's like this is posted somewhere. I didn't take this like it's not something that was in somebody's DMs. Like this is posted on somebody's stories on one of these blog stories. You know what I'm saying? It's just a low key blog. It's not doesn't have as much. Actually, they have a lot of followers. I followed them and they have like 44,000 followers, fam. You know what I'm saying? So this is out there in the world.
I have personal friends that were in this organization and they're not in it now because they were lovers. That's exactly what they were told. All right.
You listen, from being from Montreal, I knew from back in the days, and we'll get a little deeper into the street just quick, fast, and then we'll dip right back out.
Yeah.
But from being from Montreal from back in the days, I always knew that there was the racism aspect. Okay. That they don't like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Openly racism.
Openly,
right? However, the way they used to use people in Montreal is they would hire all of the brothers in the gangs, the Haitians and stuff, as shooters. Right? More expendable. You guys go do the time, and it was and not just only shooters, dealers and stuff too.
All types of
You
stuff.
know what I'm saying? Like there was a hierarchy when it comes to Montreal. Most of the dealers, when they go and you go up the chain, you're gonna bump into an HA somewhere up the line, especially when you start getting into bigger weight. You know what I'm saying? So they've always had some kind of stronghold on the Black community, as well as not liking us at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a dicey relationship with them. So I could understand why some people would be like, Drake, why
you're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. Because even when I told my dad about this, what's going on, and I'm around the Jamaican. They're like, what kind of idiot thing that?
I never realized that relationship that you just broke down, though, about the Toronto Jamaicans and the Hells Angels. I can completely see it now when you mention it.
Big problem,
right?
brother.
From like back in the days, like I'm
big
sure they used to
with
get
that.
crazy racist with each other.
And, them you want. I don't want to say too much, but you want to know why they're not too many in Toronto. Think about it.
You got a lot of Black power out here.
Jamaican, them step on them crazier.
Yeah,
and they know it. That's why them have to go Alberta and them blood copies.
I did a whole documentary on the Jamaican.
Now you see what he just said? That's why they not in Toronto like that. That's why they not in Toronto like that. Because them Jamaicans ain't going for it. They've been warring with them for years. So why are you going over there, Drake? That's that real talk. Why are you going over there? You said in the interview, you identify yourself as a Black man. As a Black man, why are you running to a biker gang, buying them bikes? Yeah, he on there faking a Jamaican accent. Yeah, enough tune for your hit chop. Academics ain't gonna cover nothing real. He's a plant. That's what an industry plant does. They shut their mouth and they act blind to everything. Is he cutting my grass? Oh, their grass. That's what an industry plant does. Yeah, academic. He's an industry plant. They picked him up and planted him there. He got about 4 white boys on his back. But we got something for him. Oh, the Patreon know what it is. Oh, it's gonna be on the Patreon only. And boy, it's gonna be something to see. Well, that's the thing. If they bring the weekend out and they do like that and everything else, and they play the Kendrick part, if they play Not Like Us, it's gonna go up. Nobody knows academics. Like, he has no hip hop history, no identity in hip hop.
Good morning. I'm going to record this, so I'll play it back. So I'll begin early. Not that many people join my Instagram anyway. A couple of hundred maybe. Let me say this. I was asked to speak about this attack on the founding fathers, and in light of it becoming the 50th birthday of hip-hop, I figured I'd share something because I was asked from a friend. He sent me the comments from the DJ Academics. I don't know who Academics is, but I know that he's popular amongst young people. Let me say this. Hip-hop has been the founding fathers without Hollywood and Chiba and Starsky and Kool Herc and Busy Bee and Love Bug, and without Grandmaster Flash and Grand Wizard Theodore, and without those people I wouldn't be here. But I was there before there was such thing as records. These are the people who played the parties that Rush Productions promoted. So they are the founding fathers, and they created hip-hop. And no, they didn't all get so much money. But as far as money, hip-hop has been great because it's given people ways to survive, and other people have become extremely rich. I mean, I remember working with artists who were the biggest of the big, and some of them are not so wealthy today. I remember signing paperwork for Jay-Z and Kanye West, and they're pretty rich. So I've seen it all. And I was there before rap records, as I said, and I look at hip-hop as a way to empower others. You get older, maybe, if you get older, Mr. DJ, you will also look at hip-hop that way. Because in the end, life only gives you a comfortable seat. And memories. And my memories of people like the great Grandmaster Flash and his rapper, Melly Mel. Let me see. People in place the bass in your face. You're about to see first place in the rap race. The sounds you hear so good to ear. Have no fear. The great Grandmaster Flash is here. Introducing the disco dream on the mean machine. The Darth Vader on the slide Vader. No one could. Anyway, I can go on forever. Flash. My memories of him are greater than the yachts I got on. Are greater than the trips I took around the world. My memories of the culture exploding. DJ Hollywood. Right now, Mama in Your Neighborhood. Yes, once again, it's Hollywood. Watching that stuck in my memory today. I'm 65. Right now, I can remember those things a lot more vividly. They made a much greater impression on my heart than all of the stuff that I got. In fact, I've abandoned most of the stuff because it doesn't make me happy. But my memories in hip-hop make me happy, and in fact, they give me a thankfulness, a gratefulness comes from the experiences that I had with these hip-hop artists. LL Cool J and Public Enemy and Slick Rick and De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest and Eric B. and Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and, you know, all of those artists who I worked with all the way up until Ludacris and Foxy Brown and, you know, all of that. I've seen all that shit, and I'm still here. And I guess I look good. I have this house I built here in Bali and this hotel next door. And I have a talent agency. In fact, I'm still making artist money because I said that the worth of a man's career is how many people have you made successful. We made hundreds of people, millionaires, many of them. Most of them, so many millionaires. Leo and Cohen, who runs YouTube, and Julie Greenwald, who's the most successful woman in the history of music business, and record label of the year every year, and record executive of the year, Kevin Lyles. These are people who came from the root, and my root is DJ Hollywood, Kool Herc, Eddie Chiba. So don't forget your roots, academics. Is that how you pronounce it? Like the clothing brand? Stop it. Just pause and be grateful for those who came before you, who built your life. I don't know how wealthy you are, how many boats you float on, how many cars you own. How many people have you made rich? How many people have you made successful who have made their families successful? What have you done for the culture, most importantly? I know Kanye's songs and I know Drake's songs. I don't know you. I know I sound like Stacey Dash. I don't know.
And I don't know you. And I don't know you. All right. And I don't know you. He had to let it be known. Yeah, he get a long-winded, but he had to get it all out, so everybody can really get the scope of what he's saying. It's like, look, man, this is what it is. This is how we move. This is the procedures and how we do things around here. There's a history of hip hop that you just skipped over, and they just put you in there. And who the hell would put academics somewhere? Oh, Complex. Since when we start listening to Complex? Absolutely. Well, he's seen all his homeboys flip on him. You got Tyler, the Creator, who used to be down with him. You see Chris Brown is even bumping his head to Not Like Us. Everybody he naming, YG, like, look, this is a whole different thing. Everybody that flipped on Drake. Ain't nobody rocking with him right now. That boy cold as ice. No, there's a lot of things popping off that Drake gonna be faced with. He gonna be faced with it because ain't nothing he could do about it. It's definitely a problem for him. And when women start coming forward, then he's gonna have more problems. Out of panic, it was a bunch of NDA papers and money being spent under the table to keep girls quiet so that they wouldn't jump on the train when Not Like Us was out. They had to do what they have to do. No, it's a done deal. No, the OVO Fest is coming around, and when you see the OVO Fest, then you'll start to understand a lot clearer, like who the individual actually is, what they represent, uh, all the notions and all the clown activity. We're trying to get the girl that looked like Whitney. It's like, dog, you making the same mistake. You still trying to diss the woman. You just say you don't know how to come at Kendrick. That's all you gotta say is I don't know how to come at this dude. Let me just let it go until let Kendrick do something. Then you can actually say something like, hey, let him actually make a mistake before you sit back like a strategist. You keep saying you're a general, act like it. You looking mad goofy out here. I just played somebody from your city breaking it down to you. It was important that he hear that. Everybody know what's the difference between the real and the fake, right? It's not even a problem. Oh yeah, they didn't like it last time when I said that. They had a problem with it. Remember they ended my last live stream on One Crack News because I showed y'all this? Boom. That's what it's going to look like, ladies and gentlemen. When these women start coming forward, when we talk about life imitating art, that's what it's looking like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that dynamic ain't changed. So when these women come forward, and the girls is out there, you know they out there. You think you got it all NDA'd out. Wait till they see you starting to fall. And your creepy ways and your power don't mean anything anymore. All of a sudden, here come those NDAs. I don't really understand, like, what is this? No. Cute, but no. She's predicting Drake's future. Life is reflective to art, and art sometimes reflects life. Everybody talking about, man, see, no, you need to link up with Kendrick. No, I don't. I don't have to link up with Kendrick. To do what? What, I'm gonna be in the video? Kendrick doing fine without me. No, Drake is a product of having too many yes men around. When you got too many yes men around, like Chubbs and all them dudes, like he head of security. He's like, look, my job is to do security. That's it. All right, Drake the kind of guy to say you don't want none of this before a fight. Then after the fight, call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the ambulance. Somebody get an ambulance. Oh, well, you got beat up by Puff. So that says everything right there. Puff put the ones to twos to work. Yeah, Puff said, what? Take that. So he ain't had no choice but to take that. There's no dates. No, there's no dates for the OVO Fest. So I know he didn't lie to me. OVO Fest for Toronto 2024. Boom. Okay, celebrating his 15th year. Where's the tickets? Where's everything? Right? This will set the stage for significance. Where is it? While the details for special performances at OVO Fest 2024 are not yet available, the festival is known for surprise special guests and unique appearing performances. In 2022, the festival featured performances from all Canadian North Stars, Chris Brown, Little Baby, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and a Young Money reunion. Now the third, they got the Carnival Meltdown going on that Saturday. So that's why I know OVO Fest can't be on the 4th on one day because OVO Fest is normally 2 days. So it was supposed to be the weekend of the whole event that's going on. It's the Glow White Party that's going on August the 2nd. Then right here, you got the Carnival Kickout in the Entertainment District. Where is OVO Fest? Nothing for OVO Fest. It's 2-3 weeks out. No OVO Fest. No tickets, no nothing. Now, like he said, we don't have an order. We don't have anything. Toronto club events. Where's events? What's the action? There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. And when these women come forward and start coming out the woodwork, and that's gonna be it. Once they see you fall completely, here they come. Oh yeah. Straight like that. Because nobody likes to hear the truth. Because the lie runs a marathon. Right. So when you hire a model that looks like the wife, why would they even have anything to do with you? I know. That's the results of all of these people involved who don't really understand it's the look of it. Thug made you feel like you was slime in your head. Then y'all attack Rick Ross over in Canada. You taking credit for it. And now the bikers is like, that had nothing to do with you. Oh, really? So they played not like us. And y'all just happened to be good civilians and just wanted to do nothing about it. when the song has nothing to do with you bikers. But yet and still, you thought it was offensive. So yeah, we ain't gonna think it was y'all. We won't think it's the bikers. You know, we're just being dumb. Why would someone ever assume something like that? Right, but why would someone have to hire a lookalike for somebody's wife or girlfriend? Like, what's the point? Like, you're so far gone from the situation that it don't even make sense for you to keep even playing the role. It's like, what are you even playing this role for? That's dumb. All right, you got a rumored diss track. What's that supposed to do? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mentioned it on One Crack News before they clipped the video. They tried to take it down.
They try to push it to a level it ain't supposed to go. Now, here's the model right here from the actual photo shoot. So you can see it firsthand, right? Y'all can see her, right? Now, she doesn't appear in nothing else but this photo shoot for OVO. Besides this, I don't see her in any of the other photo shoots.
Nope.
So it looked like they just...
Yep. So you went and got this woman to try to act like you advertising, women's wife beater, trying to troll, and she got her hair pretty much in a style like Whitney. That's just pathetic. Still coming after a woman.
Push it to a level it ain't supposed to go.
Yep.
Now, here's the model right here from the actual photo shoot. So you can see it firsthand, right? Y'all can see her, right?
Yep.
Now, she doesn't appear in nothing else but this photo shoot for OVO. Besides this, I don't see her in any of the other photo shoots. So it looked like they just hired her just for that. It's another young model, but I don't see that girl. Don't see him at all. So the only time you see her is up here when they took this shot.
Now let's look at her.
They specific.
Yeah, she
Had
has
her stand like that. Where's the OVO stuff? I don't even see this as an OVO shirt. You see what I'm saying? They deliberately did this. And they deliberately got people to pay attention to it. Like they directed people over to this photo, which only got 4,000 likes right now. They don't get a like from me, but look, everything else barely gets looked at. But this here, look at the comment sections. 526 comments. Because they directed people to it to try to promote their brand. Look. Yo, did you steal these clothes like you stole everybody's lyrics? Drake's always throwing rocks and hiding his hands. Clown, hit the booth and stop sneak dissing, clown.
Yep.
Drake knows how to take everything but an L. Look at this. Hi, Whitney. Thought it was Whitney for a second. This was definitely on purpose. So, Brandy Ferguson. So that's her name, Brandy Ferguson. She's a model from Toronto. This is her page.
Look at the good old eats.
So that's the girl right there. Now, what? Slide in her DMs and said, hey, did Drake hire you just for this?
Yep, you got other people that's finna slide in her DMs and say that. So ain't no need of me doing it. Now, yeah, it should be called Drake News. Because every time you be trying to do something, like yesterday, we didn't mention Drake. We felt so good not talking about him. We talking about sports and the Dream Team and everything else. That felt great. Now, here we go again. This is Drake talk. It's like I'm back on the Ferris wheel. Oh, that's how it feels. Like you're back on the, like, oh, you're getting up on that horse again. Way to go. Well, on the Patreon right here, My Casino for Life Patreon. This is gonna explain it all. You're gonna find out what all this means. For those who know, you know. But we're gonna really get into this on the Patreon. Shouts out to Life, Ticket TV, HD, IITV. Like,